The Bhagavad Gita, often referred to as the Gita, is a 700-verse Hindu scripture that is part of the Indian epic Mahabharata. It's a dialogue between Prince Arjuna and the god Krishna, who serves as his charioteer. The conversation takes place on the battlefield just before the Kurukshetra War, where Arjuna is filled with doubt and moral dilemma about fighting in the battle. Here's a detailed summary. Chapter 1. Arjuna Vishada Yoga, the Yoga of Arjuna's Dejection. Arjuna sees his friends, relatives, and teachers assembled for battle and is filled with doubt and moral confusion. He cannot bring himself to fight and seeks guidance from Krishna. Chapter 2. Sankhya Yoga, the Yoga of Knowledge. Krishna teaches Arjuna the principles of yoga, emphasizing the importance of fulfilling one's duties and obligations without attachment to the results. He explains that the true self, the Atman, is immortal and cannot be destroyed. Chapter 3. Karma Yoga, the Yoga of Action. Krishna explains the concept of Karma Yoga, the path of selfless action. He teaches Arjuna that one must perform their duties without attachment, surrendering the fruits of their actions to the divine. Chapter 4. Janana Yoga, the Yoga of Knowledge and Wisdom. Krishna reveals his divine nature and explains the cycle of birth and death. He teaches the importance of wisdom and spiritual knowledge in achieving liberation. Chapter 5. Karma Vairagya Yoga, the Yoga of Renunciation of Action. Krishna discusses renunciation and the performance of selfless action. He emphasizes the importance of dedicating all actions to the divine without attachment. Chapter 6. Dhyan Yoga, the Yoga of Meditation. Krishna teaches the practice of meditation and self-discipline. He explains the importance of controlling the mind and senses to achieve self-realization. Chapter 7. Paramahansa Vijanana Yoga, the Yoga of Knowledge and Wisdom. Krishna reveals his divine glories and explains the different types of devotees. He emphasizes the importance of single-minded devotion to God. Chapter 8. Aksar Brahma Yoga, the Yoga of the Imperishable Absolute. Krishna explains the process of death and rebirth and how one can attain liberation by meditating on the divine at the time of death. Chapter 9. Raja Vidya Raja Guhya Yoga, the Yoga of Royal Knowledge and Royal Secret. Krishna reveals the most profound knowledge of the self and the universe. He emphasizes the importance of devotion and surrender to the divine. Chapter 10. Vibhuti Vistara Yoga, the Yoga of Divine Glories. Krishna reveals his divine manifestations and explains how all things originate from him. He emphasizes the omnipresence and omnipotence of the divine. Chapter 11. Viswarupa Darsana Yoga, the Yoga of the Vision of the Universal Form. Krishna reveals his universal form to Arjuna, showing him the cosmic extent of his power and glory. Arjuna is overwhelmed by the sight. Chapter 12. Bhakti Yoga, the Yoga of Devotion. Krishna explains the path of devotion, emphasizing that those who surrender to him with love and devotion are dearest to him. Chapter 13. Kshetra Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yoga, the Yoga of the Field and the Knower of the Field. Krishna explains the difference between the body, the field, and the soul, the knower of the field. He describes the qualities of the self-realized soul. Chapter 14. Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga, the Yoga of the Division of the Three Gunas. Krishna explains the three gunas, qualities, that govern the material world: sattva, goodness; rajas, passion; and tamas, ignorance. He teaches how to transcend these gunas to attain liberation. Chapter 15. Purushottama Yoga, the Yoga of the Supreme Divine Personality. Krishna explains the eternal, unchanging nature of the self and the universe. He describes the process of attaining liberation by realizing the Supreme Divine Personality. Chapter 16. Devasura Sampad Vibhaga Yoga, the Yoga of the Division between the Divine and the Non-Divine. Krishna describes the divine and demoniac natures, explaining the qualities that lead to bondage and those that lead to liberation. Chapter 17, Sraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga, the Yoga of the Three Divisions of Faith. Krishna explains the three types of faith: Sattvic pure, Rajasic passionate, and Tamasic dark. He describes the different types of worship corresponding to each type of faith. Chapter 18, Moksha Sannyasa Yoga, the Yoga of Liberation and Renunciation. Krishna summarizes the teachings of the Gita, emphasizing the importance of surrendering to the divine will and performing one's duties without attachment. He encourages Arjuna to follow his dharma, duty, and fight the battle. The Bhagavad Gita addresses the concepts of duty, dharma, righteousness, devotion, and the nature of reality. It offers guidance on how to live a righteous and fulfilling life, ultimately leading to spiritual liberation. Krishna teaches that true wisdom lies in seeing the divine in everything and acting in accordance with that understanding, without attachment to the results.